Oops, I kind of, is that fine? No. Okay, much better. Hey, 1 hour's more worth of good morning. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't take that back unless I do editing. And when I do, I have to make copy. And I don't know about if I lose my, what is it? The view count or likes or whatever, but I have to, when I do find mistakes in my live streams, I have to save it as a new copy and then make the original private. Just, I don't know. I don't want to lose it. Anyway, how you been? I'm going to test a combination of this really long banner-like paper. Already when I opened it off camera, the quality was not very good. That's already a not so great sign. I don't want to call it a red flag because this isn't that severe, but I had to cut off a piece and replace the tape that removed more of the paper. So that was not so good in minutes of opening it. I also have a slight haul, and by slight, I'm just going to show one. I already finished 7 and 8. 8, I'm still, you can see where I'm at, but I just wanted to go a little bit with this a bit later. I also am going to test these pastel markers because I like pastels, and what better way to test it than on this? I am a little worried about this paper though. After a few minutes of just touching it, it's already ripping. Like I'm not, like I mentioned handfuls of time, I'm a weak baby. Why is it ripping around minutes of me touching the dang things? Also, it's kind of easy for it to get dirty, which I'm not looking forward to. So I guess I'll do left to right because that's how I was brought up. And hey, sir, can you lower that, please? Thank you. Oh my gosh, this camera, it's like testing my will to not throw it across the room because I try my best not to make it blurry. And guess what? We're blurry today. Okay. It's good to have extra things on your desk in case crap happens. Oh, this thing's in the way. Focus! Darn it. Has anyone ever used Darn it in a long time? What's going on here, you? Why are you being a butt? Let me fix you. Okay, I'm sorry. My camera was being annoying, and that's kind of messed up on the eyes. Hey, man, I get super dizzy really easily in certain situations, like the camera doing this. I'm not supposed to be having this problem, and yet here we are. Stop it, camera, not you viewers. What the heck am I doing? Okay, so I'm only going to try a small portion here, and I will do something easy because that's what I do. I have to start easy, and I do it with not so easy things. And I have to pick a reference. Yeah, I'm just doing this as I'm talking to y'all. That's not a good idea, but here we are. Okay, so where are we? And yes, I'm still on the ongoing struggle of trying to lessen sews. It's not going so well, but at least I have the idea that, oh, I need to not do that. And when I go easy with testing out things, the usual go-tos are Sanrio. The only problem is it's at a different angle, and I have to like kind of adjust my, oh my god, is this going to be correct? Probably not. I did it too big. Shoot, see, I messed up already. Maybe I just don't add the dolphin. Maybe. Originally, I was going to just do the cards, but I'm a little tired of the cards. I added 2 cards last night. I'll show you what what the hell's wrong with me? Why do I keep adding work for myself? What the hell? Excuse me, I had soda. You would think with 34 cards, that's enough. You can stop there and work on it. No, I add more as ideas come and go. That's what I do. Because usually when I make art, I find ideas. I have a hard time concentrating on one. It's not a medically verified diagnosis of anything, just I need to do it in order for me to remember. Even if it's a work in progress, even if it takes a while, I rather have it done in the process of me doing other things rather than, okay, let's do things one at a time. And then you finish the thing one at a time. You try to go, like, what was that project I was supposed to try out? And I freaking forgot. I hate when I do that because that has happened before. So for me to alleviate that problem, I have to draw it as I show up, I guess. Because my memory is trash. It's annoying as hell. I hate it. And this is the only way that works, even though it gives me more busy work. Oh, gosh, I have to go out again today. I don't want to because I have to go out on Friday. And I need to work on my rest. Oh, as for the update for my jet lag transition, is that a thing? It's... Oh my God, it's harder than it is. I didn't realize it because I would remember my mom telling me how as you get older, it's so much harder to snap out of your jet lag because your body just adjusted to the time zone on the other side, wherever the heck you're going. Well, I think it depends where you're at. I think the further you are, the more difficult it is. And when you're on the other side of the freaking planet, it's a lot harder, especially. And then combine that with age and your really not so cute sleep patterns. And voila, you have really messed up sleeping for a handful of weeks. I'm working on it. It's getting a little better, but it's such a slow process now. I used to be able to fix it within maybe within a week. Now it's like I've already been here for like 2 weeks and I'm still like, what the hell? Why don't I sleep? Okay. I'm gonna have to change this because I don't have room for a dolphin. The original reference includes Tuxedo Sam, a penguin riding on a dolphin, and I don't have room for said dolphin because I don't measure things, and this is what I get. So I have to tweak something here. That's not necessarily a problem. It's just I'm not very creative with poses anymore. Once upon a time, I used to try to do OCs, and I should, but now with internet and rampant art theft, not just from people, but AI as well, I just resort to fan art. So even if you do steal my work, it's not my original idea. So have fun messing around with the creators and not me. That's usually my go-to reason why I do fan art, because I don't want to deal with people stealing my original work. Funny enough, it kind of technically has happened. I don't want to get into that, but it's really frustrating to have people not only steal your work, but get better traction than you. It's like, what the hell is that? That's so stupid. Like, who the hell are you? Like, because people are lazy. I know, because I'm one of them. People are lazy to bother searching for the original creator. Some of them do have the common courtesy to do so, but the majority of us, it's okay to admit it. It sucks, but it is what it is. People will not look for the original creator that people are reposting. And that really does suck. My God. So I don't even do original art that much. I do have a tiny few, but because I think they're not that interesting, people don't really care. So that usually saves me a little bit. That's why I do have a handful. And the ones that I do have out there, it's not that good. It's pretty awful. Or I base it off friends, very loosely on friends, and then that's about it. Not that worthwhile. Don't look at my old work. I will show it at my own time, but for the time being, I really don't like looking at my old work. at the time of me making it, while I was a lot more ambitious when I was younger, I was basically, I had this really bad front about myself. I just wanted to be the cool kid. Like, who doesn't want to be a cool kid? At the same time, though, I didn't really have much worth being cool unless, like, if I think back in the day, in my dinosaur saltwater taffy days, in order for you to be cool, you had to be in sports, you have to be trendy with clothes, have fake press-on nails, act like the guys. I think that was my only strong point in terms of acting like a guy, because I was around my brothers most of the time. At the same time, though, they weren't popular guys, so that's another that's another thing you have to consider. You have to like sports and like certain teams. I think as young as middle school, kids were already familiar with like the local city's teams and stuff, and who they should hate on. And if you're not one of us, I'm not against us, but we just ignore you. That's all. Or we make fun of you until we graduate from Catholic school. Camera, come on. What's up with you? Stop being stupid. Come on, wake up. I had to wake up for this, so do you. What's going on here? Okay, since there's 0 people, I need to wipe more, you stupid. Sometimes when this happens, I think there's like a speck of dust that my camera is trying to concentrate on. And it's, come on. There's people here and you're embarrassing me. Or I'm doing that on my own accord. But I don't mind if I embarrass myself as much. It's when other things embarrass me. I don't like. All right, Tuxedo Sam. Growing up, I didn't care for Tuxedo Sam. I knew he existed. I was more familiar with Pachaco. He was more my favorite just because he had purple. Sometimes a Hiru no Peckle, sometimes Keroppi, but I think low-key I did not like Keroppi. But because he was not the typical cute character like Hello Kitty and My Melody, Little Twin Stars, I wanted the more boyish characters. But as I got older, I don't care. I don't. Now I kind of like Little Twin Stars, but only because of the pastel aesthetic, not so much the characters. I also like to take some of their ideas or of their series and then apply it to sometimes Tuxedo Sam, but also sometimes Zashiki Buddha, because I think some of these themes are oversaturated, overly used on the same as mainstream characters. And I'm like, why can't you just give it to Zashiki Buddha or even Hangyodan? No, actually Hangyodan's getting popular. And usually when things get popular, I start not liking it. I know that's so stupid and hella shallow. But sometimes when they are more popularized, their designs sort of start getting annoying. I don't know why that is. That's hella dumb. Or they just stick to the same poses. I'm so tired of that. This is supposed to have a freaking dolphin, and it's not working out. Oh, I made this. He can have a little booty. And should I just add the dolphin anyway? The dolphin looks kind of meh. You know what? Screw it. Let's add the dolphin. I am tired. See, sometimes I'll change my mind. Though the way they have him writing it, it doesn't make sense, and the dolphin's way too small. That's another thing about Sanrio. Proportions are they're kind of off, because Tuxedo Sam should not be almost as big as a dolphin. If anything, don't dolphins eat penguins? Or is that killer whales? You know, Sanrio should have a killer whale, but maybe because it doesn't match their, friendship is magic aesthetic. See, that's what it looks like. It looks hella weird. Maybe I should do an accurate version, but I'm lazy right now. And this is just practice on what the heck I'm doing. No, not so much practice. Well, yes, but also Oh my gosh, this paper is unraveling. So when you work on scrolls, I'm not saying I've done this before. This is actually my first time doing this. You need something to hold this crap down, because I did work with rolled paper before, but not of this massive length of paper. One of the things, you need to make sure this paper is down because it does not want to cooperate. I think I did something similar to this in Catholic school. Maybe that's why I keep bringing up Catholic school reoccurrences. Like, oh my gosh. I think I was trying to draw like the Parthenon, something Greek. And I remembered I had to draw next to this popular girl. And then she was, I think she was drawing, I was coloring, or I was in charge of drawing and she was coloring. One of those two. And camera, what's going on here? There's 4 people here. Stop making me look bad. The popular girl, I was like, our hands are like this, next to each other like this. Like, she's here, I'm here. And I mentioned before, I have stupid, ridiculously, unusually warm body temperature. And she noticed it because the first thing she told me is like, hey, your hands are radiating, they're radiating heat. It's really warm. And I'm not even touching your hand. I was like, what? Oh, okay. So that's the only memory I have of doing this sort of drawing. Someone saying my hands were unusually warm. They can feel it without touching my skin. And I'm just like, oh, okay, thanks. And then I just keep drawing. Such a stupid memory. That's why I don't like saying a lot of my stories. They're kind of short and stupid. Dolphins look like this. Do you look like this, sir? Or maybe it's supposed to be bigger. Ugh, I don't know. And it has dolphins have blowholes. So get out of here, you stupid water. Okay, so we have something. We have a thing. And it's not that good. The perspective. Oh, okay. This is way off. Okay. Can I fix it? Probably not. You know what? Imperfections. Let's have imperfections. I like making excuses for myself because perfect art is not my forte. I try, but it's nah. Like, everyone's art is more perfect, especially with them doing it in, digitally on their Procreates and their iPads, on their tablets, on their PCs, on their. And while it is easier, I do have one. I just like doing this more. Plus, I have a whole bunch of art supplies. I need to use them in order for me to not have them dry up. Or, yeah, dry up. So, yes, let's test these suckers out. And I think with this project, I bought it on a whim, thinking, like, oh, I could do this for a video, and what are you going to do with it? I don't know. That's usually how I go with my ideas when I go shopping. I don't have, like, oh, I have an idea, I got to go out shopping. It usually happens when I'm just window shopping or, my God, why is this not coming out? Ugh, you fart on a cracker? What is this? Is this stupid thing here? Like, I should have opened it off camera. Now I got to struggle live because that's what I tried to keep this pristine. Now you're going to make me look bad. So I got to cut you up, jerk. Ugh, man. I don't want to buy another one just so, it looks pretty. Like, ugh, yeah, shit. Okay. Let's see here. Closest color to match this guy is, I don't know. Good question. Let's try this. Oh my God, this camera. This is why no one likes me. Stop it. Stop being dumb. Ew, it's too dark. What the hell? This does not match. I don't know, dude. Well, I do need an outline, but the original reference does not have outline, and I messed up already. Oh, okay. I gotta stand up now. The other option is I do this with paint. If I make a lot of mistakes, that's not a problem. That's kind of annoying. But I still need to do an outline. 20 minutes? Jeez. I don't like this. This is not my friend. Okay. Yeah, I complain a lot when I do these drawing things. That's why I rather prefer if I am quiet than, yeah. Let's see. There is a lighter. Oh my god, this looks so ill. There's no nicer blue. I guess this will have to do. I do have a grace period of using acrylic paint markers or actual acrylic paint. I'm most likely going to lean towards acrylic paint because I don't have enough variety in acrylic paint markers. Though I checked last night, they do have a lot more variety, but you have to like shell out more money. I'm not in the mood for that, to be honest. I already did with a handful, and I also have the fabric paint I haven't even touched yet. This blue is making me depressed. Okay, I'm not going to do this. I tried. Like, Crayola, what's going on with your colors? And this is just blue. I noticed they don't have the best blues. What's going on here, guys? What's going on? Now I got to resort to using paint. I thought I can... No, like, I'm not going to waste my time. Stop pissing me off. So I got to use this stuff. This, I guess this will do. So yeah, I'm trying to give Crayola the benefit of the doubt, and it's not giving me enough to work with. And I gotta do this. I can also test if this can withstand acrylic paint. Yeah, I could do that. Oh my gosh, so annoying though. Maybe I should just try that on regular, boring paper projects on simple stuff. I really don't like wasting colors and time, but here we are. Thankfully, I didn't wait all the way and like, oh, maybe this, I don't like thinking like that. I'm already a pessimist at heart. And then when the colors, like the first 2 or so colors are not turning out well, no, let's just go back to old reliable. That's the best I can do. I thought I can do card art today, but maybe not. I have been working on cards off and on. It's, oh my god, I don't have enough motivation to do art stuff since I've been away. And it's harder for me to return back to my usual ongoing rampant card art updates. Because like I mentioned, once I am out of my usual standard of making so much art, when I don't do it for a while, I don't want to do it. I want to do it. That doesn't mean I hate art. No, I just don't feel like doing it. Then for me to return back to my usual standard of posting crazy amounts of art or doing a whole bunch of works of I'm like not to mention the jet lag is working against me. And you're like, oh, you could do this off camera. I mean, I try. It's not like I don't. But I have to go, like, I have errands today. I'm like, oh, and then tomorrow I have to do garbage. I have to, and I also have to cook dinner. Then after dinner, I'm tired, but sometimes it's not enough for me to go to sleep. I just feel wired enough to doom scroll on Insta, watch stuff on YouTube. If I'm lucky, I can fall asleep when YouTube is on. That is also possible. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Well, I want to give the colors. They look pretty on packaging, but when you actually try, it's like, what the hell is this? This is ew. It already, if you can tell, the paint is causing the paper to buckle or crinkle up, like it had, like Tuxedo Sam has a cave-like sloping brow. That's not supposed to happen, but it's thin. The quality paper is not the best. I already had that incentive when the paper was ripping right when I opened it. So I'm not surprised. I think for now, watercolor is okay, but when it dries, make sure you have something like big and flat and heavy, like a book, to flatten it out a bit before you roll it back up. When it dries, obviously, you can put it, like, don't do it when it's wet. That's kind of dumb. Don't do that, please. And I did something wrong. That's okay. Okay, not really. This is too light. I guess this one. Okay, I see. Oh, that's too dark. That is a little too dark. What is going on here, camera? I don't notice because I'm looking down. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if you're actually showing up. What's going on? Sorry, please look at my ring. Oh my gosh, is there something on there? I've been having this problem lately. See? And they left. I know you're trying your best, but try harder. Sheesh. Making me look bad. Is that your aim? To make me look bad? I can do that by myself, out of my own merit. Thank you very much. Okay. Back to this. What am I? Oh, right. I have a list. What to talk about? Oh, yes. I have. A few days ago, I remembered I was putting away CDs. Then I vaguely remember about this whole thing about, I don't know if you know, are in tune or update with J-pop celebrities, or at least J-pop artists. I sort of am, and not at the same time. The new stuff, no. But the ones who were, like, I don't know, pioneers, but started the whole main J-pop stuff to be more westernized, more popular, they are still very active. Some of them are. And then some of them retired super early, like Namiya Amuro. She was the one who started a whole bunch of stuff. Like, don't ask me how. But she was very popular, and she dominated a whole bunch of the charts, like especially the Oricon charts, I think they're called. But she had a handful of scandals, and she had to work extra hard to get where she was. But then she was, like, really tired. I think there was some not so good things happening during her career. Not so much her, but, like, family related issues. Like, yeah. I don't want to talk too much about that. You can check online. They have it on Wikipedia, I think. But she retired some years ago. And then I vaguely remembered we have, my oldest brother, he had the Love 2000 album that she had that was more westernized. I think that one of the producers or stuff, they worked with TLC, I think. So that's why my brother's like, oh, let's get that. Let's see how it is. And I tried to look for that album. I'm not sure if he has it already or it's still here in his house. But then they mentioned that her discography, her Spotify, her Apple Music, they were being mysteriously taken down. And I think she left a message online somewhere announcing, like, well, if you are true fans, if you bought my albums. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, But hey, don't worry. If you can't find them, you can probably check them out on, try to find them on eBay. The prices are still pretty reasonable, but maybe just approach with caution. Who knows? They might, oh, well, her music's gone online. Maybe I could jack up the price, something like that. So just bear that in mind when you try to look for her music. But I've been seeing them on eBay, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. Plus, not a lot of people pay attention to her. Unless you've been listening to her stuff since the 90s, which I've been doing. So once in a while, it's okay. I kind of like her older stuff a little bit, and the the more westernized stuff. It's kind of a mix. Sometimes it can sound dated, but she has some all right songs, and she was a pretty good performer. Not the strongest voice out there, but she brought out energy, so that's all right. But yes, I saw some albums. I might have some of her songs in my old CDs that I found downstairs. I found old music albums. I was like, oh my God, wow, let me get these. I also have mixed CDs. Now, they're songs that you burn onto blank CDs. For those of you who are way younger than me and have no idea what I'm talking about, you get a blank CD, put it into your CD player thingy in your PC. You go to Windows Media. That's at least the one I used. And then you have a bunch of songs already in your computer. Then add the songs to that list that it's in sync with your CD, your blank CD. And then you have a burn option. And then you burn all the songs within that amount. It's not a lot. I forgot how much you can store in, but it depends on how much storage they have. But the standard's like maybe about 16 to 18 songs. Why did I do that? What the hell's wrong with me? And I used to do that so much. I think at first my friends made them for me, but then when I learned how to do it myself, like, oh, that's it. That's all you gotta do. I'll do it myself. I didn't like to rely on my friends too much. I mean, I really appreciate it, and that was so cool of them to do so. But at the same time, some of the songs they have, while it's mostly because I requested them to look for it for me, but they don't genuinely like the same music. I only know 2 people in my entire life that like the same music as me. This old friend I had since AOL days and my oldest brother. That's it. No one else likes my music. I wish. And it's like, oh, that's so cool. It's so edgy. No, it's not. It sucks. No one else likes your music. It's hella isolating. It's hella lonely and shit. No one likes your music. And then the few times I let people listen to it, they're like, ew, what's that? That's so weird. Then I'm like, I don't want to share with you anymore. And I don't want to deal with it. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. And so for me to share music to other people, I have to trust your ass a lot. I don't know if that's so much traumatizing. I just don't want to try anymore with sharing music. Like, I have to know you for X amount of years. But thankfully, there have been a few people that like similar songs, but not like a whole bunch of different things like me. There might be one other person. Scratch that. It might not just be 2. There's another person, but he's more into heavy metal, new metal, rap, and hip hop. I like those too, but I don't like only those. So, and I got into rock music very late in life, like my mid-20s. Okay, what else? Oh, right, Yellow. I need Yellow. Yellow's not a problem. Camera, come on. I see that there's people, and then I look down for a few seconds. I look back up. This piece of sugar lumpies is making me look bad. I'm going to have a hell of a time looking at this when I do a playback. I'm already feeling guilty, guys, that this thing, I might have to buy a new camera. I see a piece of dust. Like, what? How did that get in there? I just wiped your ass off. Wiping. Does the camera have an ass? Sorry. I'm trying to cope with laughter. It's not working because today my camera is uber sensitive. I don't like it. Come on. Making me look bad. It's one thing where I make myself look bad. It's still embarrassing, but that's my own fault. But when other things and other people make me look bad, it just pisses me the F off, I swear. Like, what the hell? I'm just minding my business, trying to do my thing, and guess what? You're an embarrassment because someone else is there and you're in the line of fire. Thank you. Oh, this yellow's kind of ugly. What's going on here? What's going on? Hey, sir, lower that, please. I know you're sneaking the volume. Unlike data. I will not tolerate that. It's not cheating. It's annoying. Please don't do that. I already told you before I went online, okay? So don't act like, oh, you didn't tell me, mama. Yes, I did, so stop it. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Oh, no, this painting. This is supposed to be marker, not this stuff. but the markers were not working for me, and here we are. I think will just be a rough draft coloring because this is not. I'm not liking it. It's so ugly, and I'm not cleaning my brush, so some of the green's going, but that's not a problem. It's just like I'm just miffed that the pastel markers were not working in my favor. That's such a killjoy, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Oh my goodness gracious, what's going on here? I can't even, I might have to cancel this one. Camera, stop being stupid. Now I sound like a whiny ass annoying jerk. Like, oh yeah, now you show up. But what's going on here? Okay, I'm gonna try to look while I'm painting and see what the hell's going on, because I'm not supposed to be having this much blurriness going down. What's going on? Stop it. Be clear, or I will replace you, and I can do it. I might have to. I don't want to. This was only meant for that one live stream I had like 2 years ago. Was it 2 years? My God, already? Shoot. Holy Christmas crackers in a dumpster fire full of donkey turds. What's going on here? Come on. I'm trying my best, and my camera's like, no, let's ruin your day. Let's cause havoc and chaos. It's not that dusty. What the hell? Okay, please work. Stop making me mad. Dang it. Okay, I think I'm just going to do the main ones and just let it dry for a bit. Oh my God, it's pissing me off. Oh, this is not a good stream, guys. I'm so sorry. I might have to cancel this one. I mean, I'll still go through it, okay? Because I'm already here. But if there's so many, like this bullshit, like what is it doing? What the hell? What's going on here? I know, right? Can I adjust this? This is making me mad now. Because what's the point of people going on the live stream if you can't see what the hell I'm doing? It's being stupid. Can you stop? Like, do you need me to be up close like this? Like, are you shitting me? Is that what you want? Sorry, guys. I'm having like, it's not a mental breakdown. No, I'm not. I'm too, I have a short attention span, so it's not gonna. Holy crap, what's going on? Is it because it's not close enough? Is this what you want? I'm trying to test it now because it's like, do I have to be this close? See, it upsetted people so many times that they get out. Like, what is this sugar lumpies? I'm going to be looking at this, and I might just set it to private and then make another one later in the week if it's this. Like, what is going on? What is this crap? Oh, my God. Oh, wait, let me see. Is there? Sorry. No, it's not you. Oh my God. And you have to hear me whine. I whine, of course, but I try to keep it to a minimum when it involves other people. And it's like, no, let's give you a hard time. Let's give you a hard time. What is this? Excuse my language. I did say not for children, so you're a piece of shit. Camera, not you people watching this, but please, I'm so sorry, guys. It's like, what? What's going on? I'm trying my best. And the camera's like, oh, let's see about that. My life is a joke. It could be worse. It could be much worse. I know. First world problems. Yeah. Shut up. On the other side, though, I'm like, so. Are you cooperating now? Can you stop being annoying, please? Gosh, I'm pretty sure I spent like 15 minutes griping about the stupid camera being annoying. This is so ugly. But I have to make do with what's in front of me otherwise, because the marker plan did not work, and I don't like to waste time as much as I want to commit, if it's not going well and the colors especially are like pee-pee cock-a-doo-doo, I have to jump ship and make up for lost time. And I'd rather find out early rather than halfway in or the drawing's almost done. The colors are butt ugly. I don't like that. Oh my God, 40 minutes already? I was griping about this stupid camera. Okay, I might have to replace you. You're being a little jerk. Camera, not you lovely people out there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulty. I don't know what's going on here. What changed? I don't know. I just put it in the same place behind the printer, this functioning printer. And then this interesting rebellion of not cooperating with me happened. I'm not very happy. I'm so sorry. I always tell myself not to apologize, but in this case, I have to, just because I don't like inconveniences that affects not just me, but other people watching. All right. I hate it. I'm sorry. Now let's continue. Please. It's already past 40 minutes. What else am I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. So my old CDs, before I was rudely interrupted, it was super nostalgic. The only problem is I don't have a CD player. I think my older brother does, but I don't want to touch his stuff. The other thing is, I remember we have a CD boombox, one or two, and we just chucked it away somewhere. I have no idea. It might be downstairs still, but I'm like, ugh, I gotta look for that. If I find it, fine, because if I try to buy a new one or even a pre-owned one on eBay, their prices are atrocious, okay? Like $43. Like, or if it's brand new, it's like $99 to over $100. Like, oh, ew. I'm just going to listen to a few CDs and then just chuck it away somewhere. That's why I'd rather find the old one. Holy Christmas crackers. Is this a thing now? Camera. Oh my gosh. You're going to make me blow a gasket. What the heck? Also, fun fact, I like using outdated, old-timey exclamations. They just sound funnier to me. And I'm already a fuddy. I'm already in the process of becoming a fuddy-duddy despite how I sound, so it's fine. And funny enough, another fun fact. Old people just start talking to me. Not young people, no way in hell. But old people and children, they like to start talking to me. I don't know why. They just start telling me their life story. They tell me like they're 87 or they're approaching 90. I was like, oh my gosh, you don't even look it. You look at least 50, you know. And they do sometimes, like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then it's really interesting that I attract old people. I don't mean sexually. I mean, no. Like, they just start talking to me for no reason. And I appreciate that because no one really talks to me. And then, or if there is family, but all they like to talk about is work, TV, and what's your work in the working today? You know, it's like that. I'm like, oh. And as you know, I am a stay-at-home mom because my health is not the best. Though they think that I'm faking it. I'm pretty sure they think I'm faking it. So if they watch this and they say, oh, no, they're not. I'm like, you probably do. But yeah, anyway, it was very nostalgic. I even saw some burnt CD episodes of some TV shows that they sent me. One in particular is Full Metal Alchemist. Not the Brotherhood, it's the one before it. I like that one more. It was a bit too dramatic for me, but it was entertaining as well. And they do have some interesting tidbits here and there. And I also like Alphonse Elric as a character because he likes kitties. Anyway. Oh gosh, it pissed me off. And now you're clear when no one's around. I don't understand my life sometimes. Anyway. Gosh, I have to go grocery shopping after this. We had a late breakfast, so I think that can count as a brunch. Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't think I ever went to a brunch. No, wait, I think I went to a brunch last year. And it was okay. That's all. Anyway. So I was seeing all these burnt or CD mixes or burnt CD DVD movies and TV shows. And I was like, oh my God, man. And I remember every single person who sent me them. And only one of them I'm in contact with to this day. I'm a little sad about that. And so it came to my attention about the idea about reconnecting with people you haven't talked to in several years. And not just, because we had a fallout or anything. It was just some stupid shit. Political stupid shit. I was like, what? That's why I don't like talking about politics. It kind of caused people to act crazy, and then they think I'm crazy too. I mean, I'm crazy somewhere else, but politics, I try my best not to touch that stuff too much. Even if you don't want to be involved, there is some level of involvement. But for me right now, this isn't what I'm not about that right here, okay? I just want to paint, do catch up on my works in progress, and ramble. That's about it. And sometimes show you some things. And test some art supplies that decide to not work on live stream. You know, same old, same old. The whole thing about reconnecting with friends, I want to, but sometimes you have to realize they don't have to reconnect with you if they choose not to. You can give them that option, but sometimes several years has passed and you don't know if they still live at that same place. They might have moved out. It's been about 5 years since I talked to those few people that I had their DVD or CD exchanges with. And it came to mind, it really hits home that it's so much harder to maintain friendships than to make them. Like, it is easier initially to make friends, even if it's kind of annoying online. People are really mean and mean-spirited and they don't have much of a personality. They only want, I want this, how are you? Oh, I want this, what are you doing? It's like that. But then outside of that, they don't have much of a personality, and that bores me to tears. And then I just like, oh, that's not what I want. Okay, bye. Like, they don't want to talk anymore. They don't want to deal with that. They just like, I don't want to deal with that. Bye. Like, what? Like, what's wrong with being friends? Shit. And then there's also like this stigma about being friends. Like, I don't have time for friends. I want this. I'm like, okay. I respect that, but you don't have to be like a whiny ass bitch. And you just like get on out and carry on. That's how it is online. But every time you see a lot of people like that, like they want one thing, or they just want to mess around and stuff, and it's not what you're going for. And it happens a lot as you get older. This is not like recently. This is just like over the years. It's so disheartening. It's so creepy. And it gets to the point where you even start talking to scammers and you didn't know it was a scammer and all that stuff. Like, oh my God, ew. Or they try to blackmail you. And these are just also stories I see on social catfishing and stuff. And they target people that are old, but they also target people my age too. So I was like, here's the thing about that with talking to people online and they turn out to be scammers. You don't have to be a good person online. I think if you can feel them out a bit in terms of how they are with their personality, and that's kind of tricky nowadays because people can lie whatever the hell they want. It's what makes their identity crumble is if you meet them online or even a video call. But at least I know what's not real and what is clearly fabricated. It's so stupid what these old people think is real. It's like, that's not Johnny Depp, lady. That's not Nicolas Cage, sir or ma'am. Like, that's clearly a freaking scammer from Ghana. Like, come on, stop it. Or someone from Malaysia. That's not that famous country singer, okay? They don't have the time for you. Why would they? And it's so funny because these old ladies, especially, and sometimes some old guys, but usually old ladies, they're swept away by this lonely celebrity who's going through a rough patch with their spouse or their girlfriend. And they're so rich, and yet they're begging this poor old lady for like $50,000. Like, they're rich. Why would they ask you for money? That's dumb. And then some of them would ask that too, like, you have so much money. Why are you asking me money? It's like, oh, it's just my money is frozen in my account. They won't let me touch it unless I have like an reopening cash fee or whatever. And then they believe it. Then they give them the money. I had a few instances where there were scammers trying to ask me for money, and that pissed me the fuck off. And I think for my mantra with such people, give me money. Where's my money? Why do I have to give you money? If anything, you give me money for wasting my time. And I don't have to do anything. It's like, why are you asking me money? Give me money, shit. And they don't like that. They want a kind-hearted, devout, insert religion here, and they are so kind and benevolent. No, that's not me. Give me money. What do you want? Why do you want my time around here for, huh? And then they just F off. Or if you call them out on their BS, like, hey, didn't someone similar to you start hounding me a few days ago? Then they stop talking. They don't want to deal with you if you're on to them first. So that's usually what saves me the trouble is like you call them out first or you beg for money back. Like, hey, give me money. Oh my gosh, come on. I'm going to have a hard time watching this when I do the playback later, I swear. Sorry over there. My camera is being a POS. Oh my God. I'm like looking at it. It's like clean and it's still giving me a hard time. What's going on here? I'm going to hate rewatching this because I'm going to be complaining. And I'm going to be so mad. Because I hate the sound of my own voice. And then when I'm complaining, that's a double, triple whammy. So I'm going to be cringing along with you guys. You think, oh gosh, her voice is annoying. Yeah. I agree. I agree 1,000%. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, let me try to color that. Oh, it's the same color. Okay. This is not the way I wanted it to go. I'm going to end it here. This is like, ew. I wasted almost 52 minutes. This is my scroll of the ages. No, it's not. It's a waste. I'm sorry. I'll clean it up off camera. Let me just figure something out what to do with here. So I have these cards that I have been delaying. Oh, this one's the newest. But this one, I think I made it for someone, but they're kind of meh. Now it's like, okay, it's mine now. And then this one is my very naked neighbor. She's very cute, but she's also very finicky and has pretend business meetings and thinks that if she closes her eyes, we are gone. And she's kind of right. It don't work for me. If I close my eyes and there's people I don't want to talk to, it's not going to work. Wait. Who was... Oh, gosh. This stupid... Sorry. There's this thing that's telling me... How do I... Can I close it? Penguin. Yes, it was a penguin. It's a character from Sanrio called Tuxedo Sam. This is the original reference. If you can kind of see it. Oh my gosh. This is so, yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah, I'm one of those old lady Sanrio fans. But I shove everything in my closet like it's my personal shame. But okay, not so much that. It's just I don't have room. That's it. If I had a proper storage, I would be having them on display, but I don't. Kind of, sort of. It's just I don't know if you're around the whole time. Just originally I meant to work on these markers and their colors don't match very well, and it's either too dark or too faint. I don't like that. I just need a good considerable balance that I get with acrylic paint pens. The only problem is these markers are not my friend. I don't have a good history with Crayola. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Welcome. All one of you. I appreciate it. I'm always happy when at least one person who isn't like saying not very nice things to me shows up. They tend to I can do better. The funny thing is I'm better at detailed work and simplified cute characters. It's a struggle. It's kind of weird. I don't know why my brain does that. Do I have an example of detailed work that isn't too big? Give me a sec. See, this is very simplified character. This is what I'm usually doing. So this is also difficult, but once I figure out how things go together and it's detailed, then I'm good. But for some reason with cute characters or very simplified characters, I struggle. I wish I wish this made sense, because usually it's the other way around. People have a hard time with this sort of stuff, and then cute, oh, that's a breeze. That's why there's a lot of oversaturated cute characters on Instagram, TikTok, but I'm a weirdo, not the good kind. So yeah, I really have a weird understanding with art. I wasn't a former art student either. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't understand how my brain works sometimes, but the detailed stuff I love so much. So I do what I can, but sometimes it takes too long for me. And so this sucker here, this was more of a test, so it's not as serious as the Water Nomad. It's kind of, yeah, I don't understand. Maybe someone could explain it to me. I know. Yeah, that I know. As long as it's I'm not harming others and myself, it's good to go, right? Right. And then I have other ones. Hold on. I still need to work on. Yeah, well, there's one. I'll show still one of them. Here's another one. Sorry, camera. I'm sorry. So this is another one I'm supposed to be working on. This took too long. I'm not done with it still. Like, this kind of killed me. And then I messed up here. Like, what the hell? This had some shading, but I noticed some of the scales were off. So I had to paint over them and then draw again. Then I got tired. So it got overwhelming and I had to take a break. And then vacation happened. And then I came like, oh, right, I got to work on this sucker. Yeah. I know, right? Nah, it's, how do I say? There are people way better than me. I'm too old. There's people who work with digital art. They can do ginormous billboards. They paint entire rooms and it looks all whimsical and amazing. I have to work with time constraints and having a family. And a lot of people I've heard, they say, I quit. I'm not doing this. And I'm like, okay, but I like it so much. Hey, that's cool. What kind of stuff do you make? Even though I can do digital art, I don't have the patience. And plus some of my stuff crashed. So I just do this because I like it and I don't want my art supplies to dry. See, can you see how weird and ridiculous this is compared to my detailed stuff? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is easy, but I don't know. I'm insane. I like to challenge myself. And I did try the Procreate a little bit for like 2 weeks, and it makes things so much easier. I get it. But I don't know. I used to be down for digital art, and then later on, because my stuff, I used to work with Photoshop long ago in a galaxy far away. It kept crashing, and I was pissed off, so I stopped. That's my story. Yeah. I will try what I can. Thank you so much. What kind of stuff do you draw, by the way, or, make as a digital artist? I know there's so many kinds of digital artists out there. I have a few friends that do that, and their stuff's amazing too. So I'm like, oh, I wish I can do that. I mean, I can. It's going to take me longer because I'm so outdated with my stuff. But I catch on once I get into it. I do have, I only make a few, but not a lot. Oh, no. Oh, this paper is not. Okay, so this is a massive failure. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, I like that stuff. I like vibrant colors and things. Oh, nice. Are they like original characters or fan art of certain characters? That's pretty cool. I just do mostly fan art or things that are things I see on Pinterest that are digital art, and I could try to digital art, sometimes AI, just for the sake of practice and review, also as a challenge to see, oh, can I recreate this in traditional art? It's a lot harder than it sounds. Oh, nice. I always work. I was just mentioning earlier, I don't ever really post original art nowadays just because there's so much art theft and crappy people reposting your stuff, and then they get a lot more traction than you, or at least me. I had that happen a few times. It's like, how come these suckers get like 500 followers and I only got, I don't even have 300? Yeah, that's true. I do it. I used it a few times, like in terms of ideas that I cannot have in my head enough, like Venom and a penguin having I don't know, they're robbing a bank. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is just a hobby for me. I'm not making any money for that. Well, I mean, if there is like the really rare commission, I rarely ever get commissions because people they like things that are popular now, and I don't. I go the other direction, and this is what stabs me in the foot. I also noticed if I do super simplified stuff, I could probably get more traction. If I do what everyone else likes, I can get more popularity. Oh yes, this is Mononoke, that anime, and oh my god, I didn't know, this has a lot of detail. This will take me a while. But I like the old one, not the revamp that they brought back again. Oh yeah, it is. Like you have to know people and network, and I'm already antisocial and an introvert, so that's already a deadly combo against people and marketing. Um Thank you so much again. I like different things, and I feel like a lot of the things I like and am focused on, the algorithms, they don't like that. They like consistency, the same thing, and yeah. Well, yeah, but they also figure out how to market themselves. They go out there into like swap meets or conventions. I know a friend who does that stuff, and he's always pushing himself out there. He's also doing like also a YouTube channel, Instagram, posting always on social media, setting up stuff. You know, he's doing all that. This is just a hobby, and I don't even have that much time for said hobby, but I just do it because I like it, and I don't go nuts. It saves me a lot of troubles. It's also somewhat therapeutic, especially when people are not the best characters nowadays, and you're like, oh my god, this piece of work. Okay, let's draw something before you start getting violent. I mean, I'm not that violent. I'm very squishy. I'm not a threat. No, I'm not. Nah, it's not negative. I'm just realistic. And if bad things happens, like, oh, I knew it. But if I'm wrong, then it's not too bad. It's just a hobby for me. Nah, I'm good. Right now, I just want to focus online more because I don't have as much, um, I don't have enough free time to do extra things. I also don't have the best of health. I have to manage my health. That is the top priority. With art, I have to be careful. If I do too much, I don't know when to stop sometimes. So that snake just now, I had to be careful. This isn't also original work. This is mostly stuff I just get from Pinterest and do for practice. For original art, I have to think extra. I'm not that smart. And yes, that's negative, but I'm also really realistic. I used to be creative once upon a time, but I don't have the time to do that right now. It's easier said than done when you're older. Yeah, I guess they're a dying breed, and I have moments where I'm nice, and then moments I'm like, oh, get the hell away from me. But I think it's more of like a self-preservation thing, and I have been told by two different doctors like, you need to lower your stress. I'm like, tell that to the sources of stress, dang it, you know, that sort of thing. But this does help me out a lot. It may seem like, oh, this is too much, but at the same time, though, do I have finished cards? Please excuse my soda. I do have more cards. It's not like it's just for fun, really. I did try, well, I used to work with kids not art, but I did have an art class for kids when I was teaching English long ago. It didn't work out. People didn't take me seriously and their children, and I wanted to be less polite. I'm trying to be civil here online, gods, but goodness gracious, it really tested me. So this is one of my cards, decks. I don't know how many. This is from the third deck. Here's the second deck. I'm not done yet. This is all art cards that's completed right now. And I have a completed version in my other room. But yeah, I like, goodness. Sorry, my camera is being, now it's cooperating. So I tried my best to do different things. Yes. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there are some talented kids, no matter what their background is, even if they are disabled, even if, they have troubled times. If you have them distracted enough to try other things artistically, they can go so far. Like, you can see that all over online nowadays. Excuse that. And then, but the ones I had, they were just learning English, and my boss suggested, oh, you should just teach a class for art and teach them English at the same time. I'm like, I guess. And so I did. Only like 5 kids showed up. Then eventually they closed down the class because they didn't think art should be a priority. I'm like, oh, thank you. So it's really, I don't know, just hit and miss with me. I mostly did art in my English classes for visual aids and holidays, or weekend classes, or little kids that like art. Yeah, thank you. I just like seeing, well, there's some things I try to take a stab, like, oh, Hello Kitty. Like, I know she's supposed to be cute, and yeah, there's a reason why I'm not popular. I'm all like, oh, yeah, I do. Oh, actually, this could be better. I did another one, but this one's just okay. But yeah, my stuff's not very wholesome, and I can do creepy, detailed, and then the cute stuff, it doesn't look as good. Only certain things, like this one's not too bad. And this gave me a hard time. That's a funny thing. I thought this was like, oh, this isn't so bad. It took me so much longer. Meanwhile, Batman, I have an idea with these two, but Batman took me so much shorter of a time than this sucker here. This meme, whatever, Manga Dio cat. My gosh. I wish I was joking, but it just doesn't make sense. But here we are. Yeah. Well, maybe you get it, but I kind of don't. I think it's because there's a standard to simplify characters. This is the best way I can interpret it. Like, they have a standard, and if you mess up that standard, it won't look like that character. And a lot of simplified characters have that. I can change and alter things if the character is more detailed, but with they look a certain way, you can't mess with it too much, or it's not going to look like the character. So that's the best way I could interpret why I can't do simplified characters as much compared to, wait, where's this guy? To this one. I think this was also from Pinterest, but I just liked how it looked. Wait, there we go. Yeah, I try to do puzzles. So that's what these are about. And then I remove the tape. Goodness gracious. This has a tape underneath, or 2. And then I do reels for these when they're done. Then I remove the tape. So it's like a puzzle, kind of. Not a very good puzzle, but it's a puzzle. The perk about adding more cards is you can add a much wider surface area to make a larger project. And then you can just break them apart. You also can finish 3, 4, 5, 6, as many cards as you want if you want a larger image. But I did that in the first deck, then I got lazy. So most of these are singular cards, and I think I also did Neza, I can't pronounce. So this one was kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah. Well, if it's a character I like and it's a simplified character, then that's an exception. But most characters, I don't know why. I think because I will try to add details to it, and then it just looks weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I wish it was easier to understand, because I don't understand it sometimes. Because, like, this stuff is fun. This could have been better. Then, this is an exception. This one was cute, but a little repetitive. It's just like little, I think they're tapioca pearls or jelly beans, one of those two. And then they're just swimming around. And I think this was supposed to be an anime character, but I made her a little bit more human. Anime. Let's skip that one. It's not so good. And then this was based off a generic Pokemon. It was basically a yellow Pikachu with a pig nose, and so I kind of tried to do my version of it. It's okay. And Tomie. So there's one version, and I don't know. I just have so much fun doing this kind of stuff. It cracks me up. And then this one took me a long while because he's also a simplified character. But I had to. He's Homer. And oh yeah, my Black Myth Wukong craze. Oh gosh, I have a few fan arts I need to work on with that. Snake Eye. This one was actually fun. This meme dog. Sausage baby. Let's see. Oh, this one. I had a muscle Sanrio phase. I did this a while ago as those unfolding paper, but I didn't make one as a 2-card deck before. And here we are. And I think the proportions are a little off, but I'm not. I don't care too much for this one. It's okay. And then yeah, that's it for that. I think I show this, but I could show again. It's fine. These are I showed last week. Oh, this one's a new one, but some paint got caught on here. And Filipino eagle, yeah. And then Hans Moleman, yeah. I once in a while have Simpsons references, and Gintoki. I didn't even finish that series. And then Konji. Oh, this got messed up last time in my extras, but this time it's dried. It's a little crinkled, but not too noticeable. Oh, and then I have, see, like, it's supposed to be Jigglypuff, and I went a whole 360. People don't like it when I disfigure the original cute characters. I noticed, like, you used to make cute things. What happens? Like, I don't like it anymore. I like this stuff. And this is one of my old projects that I'd never finished. I have it on my wall, but I'm like, oh, right, I should do that. And sometimes I try to work on humans. So I notice some artists don't like working on certain things, and I get that. But sometimes it does help as good practice. Old Sanrio stuff, Stitch and Scrump. I didn't used to like Stitch, but it was the Disney Japan merchandise that got me hooked because they're way cuter over there. It's Disney Japan's fault. Sanrio. This was based off like a towel I saw in Hawaii that they had like a collab with Sanrio, but I replaced the original characters at most. No, wait, that's Hello Kitty's twin sister. I put the lesser known characters, except him. I liked his little brown fur, I guess. Like, that doesn't make sense, but let's just roll with it. And I might do a larger version of this somehow. I don't know yet. I have to figure it out. I think out of all of the cards, this was the most difficult. This was, I think, Himura Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin. But I think it was like a fancier version. I also have this dude from Fist of the North Star. I think they have like, they're going to bring that back. I was like, oh, okay, I guess. Skip that. There's so much reports about Labubu now. It's pretty funny. And I was talking about it in my live stream extra. I thought it was kind of dumb. Actually, I was going to buy one on eBay, and it's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then the one I wanted, it either didn't show, it's not there, or the price went up. Then I got lazy. So see why I cannot be into the Labubu craze. I'll draw it. I can make needle felted if I wanted to, but that's if I even want to. But what stops me full front is the face. I don't like the face. I don't get it. I'm trying to understand. Like, yeah, it's a character. It's a thing. I think if you close your eyes, it could be cute. But it just, when I open my eyes, like, oh shit, yeah, right, it's not cute. So I don't think I could. I think the only way I can do Labubu stuff is if they're on discount and nobody wants them. Then, like, okay, give me. Other than that, like, not right now. Plus, I hear people like break into cars to steal Labubus now. It's like, what? That's so lame. Or they rip it off your purse, they rip it off your belt or keychain. I'm like, oh, okay. People are weird. Oh shoot, it's already 1 minute 15. Let me do a little bit of a painting thing going on, and then I'll call it a day, because I have to do my stanky errands. And I don't want to, because the weather's ugly, but I have to. I forgot what we're supposed to get. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Okay, so brush, where is you? Oh, that was all right. Though the person was kind of like, "Oh, like we get it. Easy's not good. Is too difficult for you." Like, yeah, it is. I want to laugh and like, oh yeah. No, it's weird. It kind of freaks me out low key, because usually the standard is the easy stuff should be easy. The hard stuff should be like a struggle. But for whatever reason, my brain it goes the opposite direction. The hard stuff, while it is difficult, like if I can figure it out and the process is fun, I don't mind. I don't mind the detailed stuff. But with the easy stuff, because there's a set standard to how they're supposed to look like cartoon characters or cute mascots, I used to be fine with them being a little not wonky. But as I got older, I was like, oh, I noticed I have a hard time painting cute characters. Because if I mess up the shape of the head or the distance of the eyes, they look not what the original was meant to be. And it annoys me, because like I can do the difficult stuff, but the easy stuff, I don't know. So weird. So anyway, yeah, I try my best not to flex on things. It's just I need to show examples of what I can and cannot do in order for people to understand, you know? I think if I were flexing, I would probably be joking flex. That's the best way I can, like, haha, I can do this. What can you, No, okay, no, I wouldn't do that. If someone tells me, like, you didn't draw this properly, can you do this again or something? I had a few instances of that, like, oh, you need better quality canvas and da. And then I go, okay, yeah, can you show me how you do it? That's my subliminal flex. Like, okay, tell me how to do it then, if you're so smart, if you know the ways of the art stuff. I clearly don't know. Please tell me. And then they shut up. Like, what the hell? Or if they give me like unsolicited advice that's not necessary and they don't even do any art, I'd be like, oh, thank you, but I'm not looking for that right now. I just do this for fun. And then just call it a day. They usually shut up, usually. Right now, I think because I'm a nobody in the social media world, people don't really pay attention to my art. And while it does seem disheartening at first, I think for now, I think that's the best I can manage right now. So while I whine, I don't mind as much, because that's what I can only handle. If I was super popular and doing things and this, I can't. My health is not the best. I wish I was joking. I can only do tiny bits at a time. That's why I don't want to have this as a career, because I have people I know stories of artists who tried to make it on their own as a self-employed, freelance artist, and then they went back to their 9 to 5 job because it doesn't pay the bills. See? Not to mention everything's inflated as hell. Things are not getting really good with the economy and people's jobs and livelihoods and stuff. Groceries are insane. Utility bills are also like, what the hell? The electric bill especially, like what? And people are trying to save money for themselves or spend it quite excessively on other things they think that matter more to them, and your art may not matter to them. It sucks, but that's facts. Facts for them anyway, or that's how it happens with art stuff. And even if it takes me a long time to do this, can you wait a bit? They may just ask AI to do it for them. See? So I'm not negative. I'm a little bit too realistic for my own damn good. Plus, again, my health. It's a pain in the butt. So traumatic that I have to use 2 Bs instead of 1. At the same time, though, at least I do have other priorities besides this. This is more like a break, time to relax, not think too hard on reality. Kind of an escape, perchance. At the same time, though, it also helps me keep doing the one thing I'm good at, which is art stuff, and it's mostly for fun. Plus, the other thing is when I do commissions, which is super rare, I have to worry a lot more. It's not like I never did them in my entire life. I did a few, but they freak me out because with me, I don't care as much. I can make a mess whatever the hell I want. I don't have to worry about the quality because it's in the house. Even if it breaks, it's my own dumb fault. But if other people have my art, I don't know who these people are and how they take care of things. Like I'll take care of it, and then they just drop it on the floor one crappy ass day. Or it breaks in transit during delivery. And that's when I had what is it? Polymer clay. I even had an Etsy store for a tiny bit, but I closed it down because I was worried about my keychain charms flying off the eye pins. So I had to close it, and I never opened it again because I am petrified of being called incompetent. I have been called that before, but it was a stupid old lady. She's a bitch. Anyway, what had to do with anything? But that stuff freaks you out. Like, people say horrible things to you, and they say words are just words, but my God, that stuff sticks for years. And they say, oh, you should just get therapy. Like, can you afford therapy? Like, it's so easy to go online and say, get therapy, go see a psychiatrist. Are you going to pay for the bills for that? Those things aren't cheap. And that's if you find the right one. There are stories of people that actively break up people's relationships over therapy. I'm like, well, sometimes it's legit, but there are other cases where they're actively destroying relationships and marriages. Like, what? Ew, what's going on here? And you don't want to deal with that stuff. But yeah, you also have to manage your own thoughts and feelings and shit and your past traumatic stuff in your own way and hope for the best. I think when it starts impacting you negatively in real time, that's when I'm pretty sure you need to get that checked out. But for me, the memories pop up at random when I'm like, oh, that really pissed me off that one time, Other than that, it's like, okay, now it's gone. Now what? I gotta make dinner. This is kind of okay. I wonder if I should add color to the cat. I might. Hum. What can I... I'll get this one, I guess. I also want to fix this color I don't like. I think the background's supposed to be leaves. Now I don't like it. Oh my God, my throat today. I think because I'm talking too much now, my throat's... I'm not a talker. So when I am actively talking for X amount of time, after a while, it's like... Sometimes when people try to give me advice on how to do things, I'm like, I can't afford to do that right now. I appreciate it. I understand where you're coming from, but I can't afford to do that right now, unfortunately. This is really just a hobby for the time being. And if you don't like it, you can suck some eggs. Boiled eggs. They're good for your heart. I jest. I'll fix this one up, and then I think I can fix it. I don't know. Then I will call it a day. That one person, yeah, I don't mind hanging around a little bit longer, but I have to go out later and do grocery shopping again. I just went yesterday, but now I have to go to the other store. I was like, there's another store I have to go to? Ugh. Lame. Anyway, we can do a gradient. I don't know. Yeah, I had people before try to encourage me to sell my work as a freelance artist. But I also know at least a few freelance artists that tried, and they can't cut it because it's not enough. We got to pay bills. Well, for me, I just spend most of my time taking care of my kid, doing housework crap, doing errands, managing funds and stuff. Like, oh yeah, that's fun and exciting. That's why I don't talk about my life too much. Well, my actual life, like there's nothing really going on here. So, like, who wants to hear about that crap? Nobody. And then I think I gave my art stuff for like a charity a while ago. And I think it was for my second older sister's kids' school. They did some kind of art festival thing, and they also did donations. I forgot what I gave them. It might have been needle felted stuff. And then I forgot how much the money went up to, but I don't get any money. It just goes to some sort of whatever cause that school was raising the funds for. Not me. It doesn't go in my pocket. I was like, screw you, no dice. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, let's just see what happens. But I haven't heard anything from them since because personal reasons. Oh, I heard there's gonna be like the San Francisco art installations. Like they have these ginormous round hearts around the city, and now there's an opening for that. I was looking into that a little bit. The problem is I don't have a workspace for it. There's not enough room where I'm at, and if I get the larger hearts, I have no space. Like you have to have your own workspace. Like I don't have that here. I'd have to go in the garage and it's full of crap. So I was like, oh, okay, that sucks. The other thing is, well, what about the smaller hearts? I have to buy the correct paint, and the stuff I have is probably the cheap stuff. They recommend certain brands that are way too expensive beyond my budget. So yeah, it's not like I can't do my own stuff. It's just it's money, man. I don't have enough time and money for that. I say that with this stuff, but this is not the brand that they want. They want, like, I think Golden and another brand. I don't know, but I heard of Golden before, and those are not exactly the cheap stuff. And then around that time, I have to get my kid ready for his first day of school. So yeah, there's opportunities, but I do take my family as top priority. So yeah, my art stuff, like I mentioned, it's for now, it's a hobby. And if you don't like it, sucks some liquid refreshments. I try not to be mean. But it's okay. That's what I can manage. The antisocial stuff, while it is annoying, it saves me so much time because I've dealt with a lot of people. Okay, it's not like I never talked to people my entire life. That's insane. Like what cave have I been in? But I've dealt with people. I don't like it. for several years already, and I rather deal with my family than complete strangers that can be unhinged and poop themselves in public. There's a lot of that now. Like, some places don't have access to bathrooms, or they don't clean the bathrooms enough, so people have the urge to just go in the bushes. I'd rather have you do bushes and freaking in aisle 6 at Walmart, or at a corner store while you're waiting in line. I saw that the other day. Why do I know things? Okay, there's no one here, so I can. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I don't know when's a good time to leave. I probably should leave in a few minutes, like now, but I'm trying to clear up this painting. This one's not too bad, actually. And I don't have too many green things, so I can throw that in. Oh, I messed up. We used to have Doberman pictures growing up as guard dogs from my dad's clinic, because sometimes people try to go over the fence of my dad's work. I don't know why. There's nothing there. But, there's some stupid ass clowns there that try to, I'm a rebel, I could, the rebel without a cause. That's so stupid. Whoever tries to be like that, don't. Just save yourself the trouble. Don't do that. But yeah, we used to have Doberman pinschers, and they are scary looking. Holy crap. And I remember we had a miniature one. They have so much energy. But it had a tragic end. It got hit by a car. It was so sad. Oh my gosh. I think that dog was given away to someone, and he jumped out of the car, and yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I brought that up, but I think the smaller ones have more energy. The larger ones that we usually have, they were more intimidating looking. I didn't like there was one other one we have. He was kind of mean looking, but a little fat, but still kind of scary. But the one I liked was the brown one. That was the girl, and she was really nice. She used to howl as if singing, and she would wear a pink shirt. I thought she was the cutest. And she was a little fat, but she was so cute. Her name was Nicole. I was like, aw, she was so cute. But the other ones are kind of scary or super energetic. And I knew when one of my old jobs, that was also a miniature Doberman pinscher, he was a piece of work, but he liked it when I gave him food. I mean, duh. What else is there? Okay, this isn't so bad. If you're wondering, oh, you should have a dog as a pet. No. I had more than enough dogs and cats, and every time, sooner or later they go, and I don't like how just get another one. I hate that. I hate that thought. That's they say they're like family, and then once that family suddenly, passes away, and you're like, oh, just get another one. I hate that thought. I hate that thought. It's no, that's not how. So, especially over time, well, we used to get them for free from my dad's work, but eventually, for whatever reason, they'll pass away. And I think after my last dog in 2016, he passed away. He was a pit bull Shar-Pei mix. He was so cute. He is my indoor house hippo. He was so freaking cute. But he was a little finicky and did not like just anyone. So he kind of comes off as scary. He did not like some of my family members. Oh my God. He almost tried to bite some of them. So yeah, he likes me, but some of my family members he did not like, because I think he was just not familiar with them. And if you try to approach him too fast, he will try to nip at you. And I feel bad because he's not a bad dog, just he's kind of wary of complete strangers and people he's not familiar with, but has been around him. But yeah, he did die of old age. He lasted pretty long, but after that, I'm like, oh, I can't. My heart cannot take it anymore. But recently, my family wants a new pet. They want cats. I'm allergic to cats, so I cannot be the elusive cat lady, even if I wanted to. If they're outdoor and they're not mine, I don't mind. And they're not strays. But if they, what is it? If they're strays, obviously stay away. But I can't have them in the house because their cat fur makes me allergic. There are certain breeds, but that you don't have to be, that you're not allergic to. I heard about that. One of my friends was telling me. And there's also those naked ones. They look weird, but they're kind of funny to look at. At the same time, though, I can't deal with it. Like, if you're going to ask for it, you take care of it. I don't want to have pets and then I'm stuck with them. Like, no thanks. Plus, there's a thing called pet health insurance now. It's like, oh God. And then medical bills for the dog in case they have some weird disease or some ailment that's difficult to treat. Like, oh my God, man. Things are so different now. It's like a freaking business. Because there's so many people getting pets over children, right? So it's quite lucrative for some people out there. And I'm like, I can't. It's too much for my heart. All right, they left. Okay, I better go now before they come back. So I will come back next Wednesday. And that's if this live stream doesn't look annoying. If it looks annoying with all of the blurriness, I will have to set it to private, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming in if you do watch it. I'm sorry for the blurriness. I'm so sorry. My camera, I might have to replace you. And that'll be it from Delion. That's me. And I'll see you next Wednesday at 11 p.m. Oh, 11 a.m. I'm sorry. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for having me. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'll try to see if there's anything wrong here. Okay. Take care now. Bye-bye.